lap. Well, okay, fucking lag.
Lag, I can't tell my lap.
Yeah.
Oh dang, what?
So why do you invite me here? Why do you invite us all here?
Because I'm getting the person who is causing the most issues out of the.
Who's that?
You'll know when everyone else joins.
The 13
Everyone
guy.
else joined. It was the
Is
13.
it
It was
trouble?
trouble.
Is it my teammate?
I ran out. Okay, Dave, what lap time we ran?
I don't know because
I ran a
had some
47.
Dash. I was only saying that because he was there was issues that were going to be caused that I did not want to have to try and talk over when I'm doing commentary, okay?
The stupid dumbass fucking is slow as hell.
Mm-hmm. That's... Okay, let me know when it gets to loading screen.
Hey, I want to know what lap time I put. I didn't know exactly because I went blurry.
By the way, testing, is it all good sounding?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Just keep it that way. Keith, I got your draft the last minute.
You do know that this is a hosted party. You can be removed from it.
I think I have your draft. Today we had. I don't even know if I had your draft, Keith, for a second.
Go get a miss name.
Let me know when it gets to loading.
Okay, we're
I
at
got
40.
second. Who got first? He's got first. 47 by 2 tenths.
Oh yeah.
First
Keith,
by 2
the same lap
tenths.
time I ran by myself.
Keith is gonna run away with this, I guarantee.
I hope Keith runs over.
I
First
haven't
pit
saved
stop
up
is
80
not.
laps.
Yeah, the stages are 25, 25, 30.
Keith,
What?
let's run away, bro.
Save it by 20, 20.
Come on, home, Skidder. Let's go.
No, because
Is it loading?
No,
Not yet.
Not yet.
just wait, just wait, just wait,
Wait.
just wait,
Wait a second.
Just wait.
Wait for it.
just wait, just wait. Now
Now.
it is. Wait, wait, no, wait,
No,
wait,
now.
just wait.
So, don't listen to Larson.
Now it's running.
Now.
Larson is a good
Now.
guy.
everybody,
Wait,
please.
no, we're back. We're back
Everybody
to
get
one.
this room. Everybody get everyone in the room, please.
They kicked all of us out. No one.
I do not want to repeat a Darlington.
I'm probably getting distracted because I'm on the high side. I don't know one, so.
I'm nervous as a bitch because I'm right behind Mickey. Keith, I'm gonna get a good restart, just letting you know, okay, buddy?
Please, please, don't push it, dude.
Keith, I'm pushing you, just don't get me.
What an asshole.
Please don't push me.
I'm not gonna push you anymore, I'll push you at the backstretch.
I'm not in there.
Just
push.
Just
You're
like
like
it. Wait,
IndyCar.
there's a race?
Don't push. You can't push it in IndyCar.
Bro, there we go. I got scared for a
Alright,
minute.
here we go.
Welcome to the NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series race at Indianapolis. It's the Brickyard 400.
Inval is logged out, or lagged out.
The 48 car appears to have lagged out. The 11 is leading. The 00 is wrecking.
Okay. I knew it. I knew it.
42, the 12 is still above you.
Damn it.
The 12 is still there. He's still there. You're clear. You're clear. You're clear.
Tony, I'm sorry. I was turned left all
I
the
called
way
it.
from my stick,
called
and then my car
It's
decided
whatever.
to turn back.
It's over and done with.
Right.
It happened.
have
Keith, you missed that corner.
more damage.
I have nose damage. I'm tight now.
Okay, the 24 is wrecking.
Alright.
The 24 is wrecking in turn 4. The 11 car is the leader. The 11 car has led lap 1. Good corner by the 11. Better corner by the 42. The 42 is gaining because he is in the draft. The 12 is staying right with them. The 42 is inside. The 42 is inside. 42 is inside of the 11. 11, just you're okay. Gather it back up. You'll catch him. You got a friend in the 20 behind you. The 42 is getting pushed by the 12. The 12 car is holding steady with the 42 and gaining. Gaining. Whoa! Somebody wrecked! Okay, that was the 1 car.
I've been in the draft and all with this car, so I've learned that.
Like, you're not running away from this thing.
The 11 car is gaining on the 12 and the 42. The 11 car is back in the draft.
I ain't pushing it.
Don't push it. We have to split this stage in half with pit stops. There's no avoiding it, so.
I am no longer watching for a few seconds. Give me a moment. Okay, the 12 car is there on the 42. He is not inside, but he is quick enough that he may try and peek.
He's just staying behind me.
Hey, Spotters, do you think there's a way to get the 71 out of the way?
Give me a second here. 71. Catch him, and I will let you know. No, he has damage. Okay, I cannot see that. But he does have damage. 71 is almost in the wall. He's in the wall. He's in the wall. Go get him. Go get him. Go, 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 go. Don't hit the yellow. Don't hit the white line. Don't hit the white line. Save it! Oh! What? Okay, Info, you can still watch the stream. No, he can watch my stream on YouTube. Are you sure? I did send him an invite to the party since it was my party, but apparently someone has him blocked in the party, so he can't do anything. Info. Okay. That's fine. Yep. Okay, so the the 11 car is in the wall. Okay. The 42 is leading. The 12 is on his bumper. The 11 is there, though. The 11 is there.
Please let me get in there so I can change my
Yeah, I got you.
The 12 is there. The 12 is giving him a bump draft down the straightaway. All the 11 needs to do is find a way to the side of their cars. The 11 needs to also not hit the apron like he just did. The 11, the 12 has a massive run. He did not take it. He decided to give the 42 the position because it's early in the race. Not on my screen. But the 12 is way down, so it looks like there's a possibility. There is a little bit of lag now shown on the screen on my stream. Top three are spread out just enough to have some issues with the lap cars in front of them. The 47 does not quite give them enough room, though. The two cars behind. The 11 has caught the 12 again. Who's the other one who's trying to commentate? Yeah, good luck. You're not able to be heard. Because I turned off party. Okay, the 12 gets a better run through turn 1 than the 11. It looks like the 11 has lost the draft to the 12. He's trying to get it back. Fuel situation on the 42 and the 11. Okay, 11 is pitting next time by. 11 is pitting next time by. Yes. The 3 leaders are going to be bringing it down pit lane this time. Yes. Yep, the 3 leaders are bringing it down this time. I believe the 42 has spun onto pit road. Which there's nothing that could be done about that. Yep, so you're still good. You're just going to be a little bit further behind them. Okay, the 11 and 12 are coming out side by side. The 11 beat the 12 out for pit road. Clear. It was not on purpose. The 12, the game, the game sometimes does that. It was not the fault of the 12. The game sometimes does that on its own. The 11 is trying to pull away from the 12. Does the 11 have any damage? The 12 is still there. The 12 is still battling with the 11. The 00 is on the back of the 95. The 00 is on the back of the 95. '24 car just pitted this time. The 11 has driven away from the 12. Okay, so let's run down the field here. We've got Keith Ayers in the 11 car, Ty Mack in the 12 car. We have Michael Birch in the 42 car. We have I'm going through the starting lineup. The 24 car is Big Poppy, and the 00 is Dash for Cash. The 95 is Tony Flyers 47. And then we have the 48 of OG Info and the 1 of Larson, who both lagged out of the race. Then we have the 20 car of Crazed Kurt, who is running now in third, right in front of the 42 car of Michael Birch. Then we have the 71 of DP Games. We have the 41. I am sorry, I have no idea who is in the 41. I believe it is DNub 52. And then we are back. Well, we are not back. We are then at the 32 of NASCAR King 602. Then we're at the 62 of Weed King. We're at the 88 of Flyest Kid. Then we are at the 47. We're at the 47 of Armstrong. Then we're at the 8 of No Luck, the 38 of Dave Rule, the 22 of TKO, the 2 of K-Taddy. No idea who's in the 19, but I'm sure my guys in the tech booth will tell me. The guys in the tech booth are coming up with the name, which is Big Rig in the 19. And then we've got the 96 car, who is, give it a moment. As a matter of fact, we have 2 88 cars, it looks like. Oh, never mind. We only have 1 88 car and then 1 8. And the 96 is, if I can figure it out here. Yep, Ryan Shrek 12 is in the 96 car. And then we're back to the 11 car who is leading, and that is Keith Ayers. And he has almost a full backstretch lead on the 12 of Timac. The closest battle on the track is between the closest battle for position, it appears on the track, is between the 42 of Mike and the 20 of Crazed Kurt. Big Rig was swerving side to side, and now the 42 is catching the 20 again. On my screen, there is no lag coming from the 42. I have heard reports that there could be lag from the 42, possibly, but I am not seeing any on my screen. The 42 is running a perfect line through the corners and is catching the 20. He's going to catch the 20 down the front stretch unless he messes up the corner, which the 20 had a perfect corner, but the 42 had to run it a little bit high, so it's going to be in the next set of corners that he'll catch him. Okay, the 42 had a perfect corner. The 20 slid up just a little bit. Okay, then you're going to have to get him on pit road, 42. Okay, the 95 of Tony Flyers is in the middle of turn 4. He is gaining on the 00 of Dash for Cash. He is holding position with the 00 of Dash for Cash. On my screen, he is holding position and gaining. Can confirm there was a lag spike on the 20 car. Can confirm. I'm not saying it's his connection lagging. What I'm saying is can confirm that I did see one spike. The 12 car is in the middle of the backstretch, and the 11 is in the middle of turn 3. The 11 is gaining on a couple of lap cars. One being the 38. The 11 got a little loose coming out of the corner. Did the 11 run out of fuel? The 11 car ran out of fuel coming to the start-finish line, but he still took the first stage. That is stage points and a playoff point for Keith Ayers. Keith, the 11 car the 12 car did stay full power all the way to the line, so he does get a little bit better fuel mileage than you, but he is slower than you by a couple of tenths a lap. Ford.
Last as well.
DP
Poppy's 3
Games
laps
gets the
down.
free pass.
To be honest, Poppy can
Kurt,
just like
hold your
leave the race
bottom
right now and he'll be fine.
Please, bro.
This is server, man.
I'm on the high side, bro. I don't want to get flopped.
Great. Oh, the high side.
I'm on the
Oh,
inside
I'm not
now.
high side. I'm in, oh, God.
Okay, the 11 car of Keith Ayers takes the green flag for the start of stage number 2. I did see one slight lag spike coming out of the 12. I did see one slight lag coming out of the 12. The 20 has taken the position of second from the 12, and Timac is trying to slot in right behind. The 42 and the 00 are side by side going to turn 3. There's a lot of damage on the 95. A lot of damage on the 95. The 20 car is doing a good job of staying in. Oh! Oh! The 42 just got lagged out. Well, he didn't lag out of the race, but he got lag punched. The 12 is catching the 11. The 12 must have made some adjustments. Okay, I'm still going to be trying to do streaming. I don't know. I am not sure. They said there was something said about rumors or something. I don't know. I don't know the context. But the 12 car has caught the 11. There is drafting involved. The 12 is catching the 11 again. And it looks like he's going to have a big run down the back straightaway. The 12 is in the wall. The 12, he gathered it back up, but he's gaining down the front stretch. He is just in the draft of the 11 car and is holding steady. He's holding steady. He got a much better run through the turn 1 than the 11 car did. He is there. He is on his bumper. This is a battle for the lead in stage 2 of the Brickyard 400. The 11 car slaps the wall coming out of turn 2. These two have completely run away from the rest of the pack. I don't know either. I wasn't around for any of the stuff that occurred, so. Okay, the 11 car pulled away back again through turns 3 and turns 4. There is a car on the apron. There is a car that is spun on the apron. It's the 96 car. He stayed well out of the way, away from the leaders. That was a close call. Huh? Oh, I know. I've got it to where no one can hear you either. Yep, we've got Ty Mack in the 12 car and Keith Ayers in the 11 car. They are racing really hard and battling each other. It's hard for Ty to keep Keith reeled in, but if the 11 car can put together all four corners of the track, I think he might be able to pull away. The 12 got loose coming out of turn 1. I saw that. I commented on that immediately. Okay, we've got the 12 car battling, pulling up to the 11. Let's check and see how the rest of the field is doing. It appears the 42 car is just entering turn 3. That would be Michael Birch. He's got the 19 on his tail feathers. Oh, the 19 missed turn 3 and pancaked the outside wall, so that's not an issue anymore. 24 car is lagged out of the race. 00 is in turn 1. He is all alone. I don't even know who's around him. That would be Dash for Cash. 95 of Tony Flyers got a severe amount of damage at the beginning of stage 2. It's so bad to see a good car go down. But he is all the way back at the start-finish line while the leaders are in turn 3. So he's going to have some issues. Hopefully he can stay from going a lap down before the end of the stage and get back up and continue to battle with the leaders. Sadly, the 48 of OG Info, one of the best cars in the qualifying, lagged out at the start of this event, so he will be relegated to the final position in the race. And also, the 1 car of Larson was forced to retire early after receiving major damage and almost wrecking the entire field, so he decided to back out of the race before he affected anyone else's day. Very kind of him to do so. He will be second to last. Crazed Kurt in the 20 car, it looks like he has some damage, but I believe that was from the previous stage. It looks like he is in the top 5. He has the... I cannot tell which car he has in front of him. Give me a moment. I don't know. Oh, the 96 car has wrecked. Crazed Kurt has hit the 96 car. It was the lapped car. There is a huge wreck coming out of turn 4. Here comes the 95. The 95 is catching Crazed Kurt. 95 has gone past Kurt. That would be Tony Flyers has passed Crazed Kurt. I believe that is for a top 10 position. But the 96 car has hit the 20 is still faster than the 95. The 95 just let the 20 go. I believe he has engine and radiator damage. I could be wrong, but he is much slower than the 20 car. It's sad to see, but let's go back up and check with the leaders. The 12 is still right on the tail of the 11. He's still keeping right with him. It looks like it's going to be a battle down to the wire for this stage. They still have to pit 1 time in this stage. It should be coming up in the next couple of laps. Let's stick around with the leaders, and let's crank it up. The 11 car is coming down pit road. I believe the 11 car may have had an incident coming to pit road. The 12 is still out on track. The 11 car looks like he may have had an issue getting to pit road. Looks like there is an incident with the 95 car coming to pit road, and the 11 car may have had contact with him. Let's check in and see how long his pit stop takes and see if he comes out in front of the 12. It does appear that he has a slightly extended pit stop. It looked to be around 18.5 seconds. So we'll see where he comes out. We are now following along with the 11 car of Keith Ayers as he picks up speed getting onto the backstretch. The 12 is now on pit road. We'll see where they come out together. They were nose to tail when the 11 entered pit road. It's kind of funny. On my screen, it appears the 12 is pitting over the line, but I believe that is just netcode. Anyway, there's no penalties in this league anyway. So, or I shouldn't say that. There are no penalties on pit road, unlike in the real NASCAR series. The 12 is getting up to speed. Let's see here. The 11 is passing him right now. The 11 gained time on the 12 getting out of pit road. The 12 has now lost the draft of the 11. I believe that may be it for stage 2. Let's see if Timac can do anything to catch up to him. The 11 of Keith Ayers does have the 20 of Crazed Kurt, slowing him down slightly. And it appears there was an issue with the 88 of Flyest Kid. He is saying that the 11 wrecked him. I've been following the 11 for most of this race, and I saw no such thing. I can hope that there isn't any sort of retaliation that comes along later in the race because of that, because the 11 car is the leader and he certainly has the dominant car of the race. Although the 12 is catching him slightly. The 11 car just hit the wall coming off of turn 4 a little bit. And the 96 car is slow in front of the leaders. The 12 does appear to be closing in on the 11 car. Slowly but surely. Oh, I wish I had telemetry data to go off of here. I'd be able to tell exactly how far apart they were. Let's ride along from the roof view of the 12 for a little while here. Let's see if he's gaining any time on the 11 that we can visibly see. Sadly for Timac, it does appear that the 11 car is maintaining the gap fairly well. There may be a slight decrease in the gap on his part, but Timac just hit the apron slightly in turn 2 and forced him to get off the throttle just a hair, and that'll allow Keith to gap the 12 by another few tenths, I'm assuming. The 11 is catching the 96. He's going to catch the 96 coming off of 4. 96 is in the wall. The 11 has caught the 96. He's passing him. That is putting the 96 another lap down. I believe that would be 3 laps down. Don't quote me on it, though. It's very difficult to tell how far apart these are. But it does appear that Ayers Keith has gapped Timac in the 12 a little bit. And it appears the 96, nope, the 96 is still up in front of Timac, so Timac is going to catch the 96 car of Ryan Shrek 12 within the next lap, probably on the backstretch. We'll see if the 96 gives the 12 the same courtesy that he gave the 11. And moving over for him. I'm assuming he will. He seems like a very respectable driver. And he has moved over and given the 12 room. Okay, now the 12 knows that next time there's pit stops, it's going to have to be pitting on the exact same lap, or he's going to have to pit before the 11 to get away from him a little bit. He's going to have to short pit just slightly. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it work, but Timac was the winner of the Southern 500 last race, so anything is possible. He and OG Infal battled it out to the end in a thrilling finish at Darlington. So if you want to check that out, it'll be the previous video on my channel. And it will be possibly linked on the NOSSCAR, on the main NOSSCAR channel. But if it is not, and it doesn't matter if it is or isn't, you can either subscribe to me, or you can go subscribe to well, you should subscribe to me, and you should also subscribe to the NOSSCAR channel on YouTube, managed by the driver of this 12 car, Timac 91. Okay, my voice is very tired after talking for the last about 40 laps straight, so I am going to be taking a little bit of a break from the mic. We are going to be going and doing a... We're going to be trying to find the biggest pack here, and I am going to go... Well, it appears the biggest pack is 2 cars. It's the 00 and the 95, so I am going to go... I am now going to be stepping away from the microphone just a little bit. Let's crank it up again. Okay, now we're back with the commentary resuming from Indianapolis. And we are watching the 00 of Dash for Cash battle with Tony Flyers in the 95. This is for position. I believe it is 7th place. Again, I wish I had telemetry data and I could tell you guys all these exact same things, but it's... Hopefully that will change with the release of NASCAR Heat 4. Let's see where the leaders are at now. I believe the stage just ended. Yep, the stage just ended. Ayers Keith has won the 2nd stage. That was an exciting 2nd stage. Get ready for an entire 3rd stage of action here at Indianapolis coming up. in just a few moments. It appears there were a few incidents involving the 88 car and Ayers Key and Big Rig 91. At least I think it's Big Rig 91. It's whoever is driving the 19 car. But for this restart, we are going to go to another crank it up. Timac has got to get around the 00. The 00 is slightly slower than him, but they are keeping with the 11 because they are deep in his draft. Oh, the 11 has touched the wall. The 11 has touched the wall. The 12 is going for the lead. Timac is going for the lead. The 00 is crashing behind them. No, he saves it. This is an amazing battle. The 11 pulls it out, though, and gaps the 12 on the big end. Okay, the 95 has blown an engine and has left this race. He is now in the garage area. The 12 is going for the lead. This is the first time he has gone for the lead all race. The 11 is up high in turn 1. The 12 is now the leader for the first time in this race. Timac has taken the lead under green. All right, folks, we've got ourselves a battle brewing. We've got the 12 and the 11, and then we've got the 71 and the 00 side by side right behind them. This is the first time the 11 has had any challengers this whole race. He's going to the side of him. They touch. But the 11 backs off. The 11 backs off. He gives the 12 the spot. Very Mark Martin-esque. He does not want to take the lead that way. He wants to make it clean. Yes. The 11 car is now deep in the draft of the 12 car. He is on his bumper. They're running it deep into turn 1. The 11 got loose off of turn 2. Timac is trying to break the draft. The 11 and the 12 are the class of the field today. They have been the entire race. Let's see if the 11 can gather it back up and get to him. The 12 is still trying to break the draft. It doesn't appear to be working, though. The 11 is gaining. The 12 is much better entering turns 1 and 3 than the 11 is. The 11 washes up just a hair in the draft. The 11 car and the 12 car are pulling away from the field yet again. The 11 car is back on his bumper. He had a perfect turn 1. Ty-Mac is going to have to fight for his life to win both of the Crown Jewel events for tonight. The 11 is 2's inside, entering turn 3. They kept it off of each other. He is still there. No, the 12 closed the door. They're going to be side by side going towards turn 1. The 11 is to the inside of the 12 on the front stretch. This is going to be close, entering turn 1. The 12 dove it in on the outside and keeps the position. The 11 car has retaken the lead around the outside of turn 3. The 12 is now side by side down the backstretch. Keith backed off and gave Ty the position entering turn 3. Keith is there. He's there entering turn 1. These two leaders battling has allowed the third and fourth place cars to catch up to them. Dash for Cash is now in second place. He has passed the 11. He is going for the lead. The 00 has taken the lead. The 71 just hit the 11. But he saved it. The 11 saved it. The 00 is the new leader of this race. I don't know how he did it. But the two leaders battling and holding each other up has allowed the top 5 to come back together. This is an amazing battle for the Brickyard 400. Now that the 12 and the 11 have situated things out, I don't think anyone else stands a chance. It now goes 12, 11, 2, 00, and 42. And I apologize, it was not the 71 that made contact with the 11. It was the 2. There is an incident hit on pit road. All of the leaders have pitted together. Every single one of the leaders is pitted together. Let's see how this turns out, see where everyone comes off of pit road. It's going to be up to the pit crews who wins this race, I believe. They are too well matched. Every single leader has just pitted. Everyone, I apologize for my voice cracking. I have not been feeling well for the past few days, so I'm doing this on a bit of a hoarse voice. That's why I've been taking a few breaks in the middle. The 12 made it back out in front of the 11, but they are way in front of the 2, who is now third place. From the way that last fuel run went, it looks like it could be anyone's race. I think if the 11 or the 12 breaks away, it's done. The 11 is to the inside. No, never mind. He is no longer to the inside of the 12. The 12 cut him off. Remember, folks, Ty-Mac is trying to go for his second straight win in the NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series, and Keith Ayers it's been a little while since he's won a race, so he's doing his best to put himself back in the winner's circle and gain more playoff points to head into the championship that starts next week. Reminder, the playoffs begin at Las Vegas, which is next Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern here on YouTube. The 11 is inside of the 12, entering turn 1. The 12 powers up on the outside. They are still side by side in turn 2. Ty-Mac just clears him exiting turn 2. I'm not sure if the 11 has any damage, but he is not the same car that he was the first 2 stages. 96 car just almost took out the 11 and the 12. This is an amazing battle to the end of the stage. Or actually, not just to the end of the stage, to the end of the race. They will have to pit one more time. Can anyone behind them save enough fuel? It's gonna be close. The question is, can anyone save enough fuel to beat these 2 dominant leaders? That's their only shot. They are gone. They are at least 5.5 seconds in front of anyone else. The 11 is to the inside. The 11 is peeking to the inside of the 12. He is there. Entering turn 1, the 11 is to the inside of the 12. The 12 is still able to hold him off. These 2 are giving it their all. This is a tight battle down to the end. You're telling me. The 11. The 11 is trying strategy. The 11 is on pit road. Let's see how this turns out. Is the 12 going to stay on track for longer, or is he going to try and come down pit road next lap? The 11 got the pole, has led the most laps, and has won both stages so far. But the 12 is trying to steal the win. He remains on track. The 11, after coming off of pit road, is exiting turn 2. He has the 42 in front of him to draft with. That may spell trouble for Timac. If the 11 can catch the 42 and gain a little bit of draft on him, that may spell trouble for the 12 car. It's going to be a big what if. Timac is now on the front stretch, but he also has the 00 to draft off of. If he can get to him, could it be the battle of who can catch the best draft? I don't know how this one's going to turn out, but it's going to be a nail biter, folks. The 11 has caught the 42. The 11, I repeat, is in the draft of the 42. We'll see if the 42 shows him courtesy and lets him go by, or if he's going to race him. It appears the 42 is going to race him, so it looks like this could spell trouble for the 11. The 11 got loose in turn 3, trying to stay off of the 42. This could be it, folks. The 12 is coming down pit road now. It looks like the 12 may have had an issue and may have stuck his nose onto the end of pit road. But that also could just be my ping. I hope it's not the case. The 11 is on the backstretch. The 12 is still on pit road. The 11 is exiting turn 4. The 12 is coming off of pit road now. Let's see how long it takes him to get up to speed. The 11 is at the line. The 11 is in turn 1. No, the 38 hit the 12. The 11 is in turn 2. The 11 is on the backstretch. The 12 is on the backstretch. It looks like the 12 made it. There's a couple of second gap. The 12 is going to win this race. Unless he makes a mistake, I don't think the 11 has enough time to catch him. He'd have to be almost a second faster a lap. The 96 car has put himself in the grass to stay out of the way of this lead battle. The 12 is coming out of turn 3, entering turn 4, and the 11 is exiting turn 3 as the 12 enters turn 4. I believe the 12 is going to have this one in the bag. No! The 12 hit the apron and got loose. The 12, I repeat, hit the apron and got loose. He cannot do that anymore. The 12 cannot do that again. The 11 has hit the wall. The 11 car has lost this race. The 11 car has lost second place. I believe he was trying to push it too hard and hit the apron coming out of 2. The race is still going. I'm not sure how many laps are left, but the 12 is exiting 2. The 11 has now lost third place to the 00. He has a lot of damage. So sad for the 11 car. He had the class of the field for the first 2 stages. But the 12 car has run away with this one. Timac has won this race. Well, not quite yet, but I believe there is no one within sight of him. The 11 is looking to take third back from the 2 car and hoping to chase down second place in the 00, but I don't think it's going to happen. All the 12 has to do is not mess up, and he's got this race in the bag. The 11 car is not doing too great. He's hit the wall multiple times. I believe he is out of it. It's going to be hard for him to even get up to second place, which is truthfully his rightful position in this race. He just snapped right and hit the wall coming out of turn 4. I believe Timac is going to win the Brickyard 400 and the Southern 500 in one day. I don't want to jinx him though, but I believe Timac is going to win the Brickyard 400. Ty-Mac has won the Brickyard 400. The race is now over. Ty-Mac in the number 12 Ford Mustang has won both the Brickyard 400 and the Southern 500. Congratulations to the 12 car and the owner of Ty-Mac Racing. That's all for tonight, folks. Have a good night and stay fast.